Welcome back to Bounce Around Charleston. Standing here with me, Dr. Thaddeus Bell.
Thank you.
And Kendra Snipe.
Thank you.
And we're here to talk about the 6th Annual Lowcountry Jazz Festival, which is Thursday, August 28th through the 31st. Dr. Bell, you always come on the show and share great information. Tell us about the Jazz Festival.
Well, first of all, I want to express my appreciation again for you having us on.
Thank you, sir.
This year we're doing the 6th Annual Lowcountry Jazz Festival, and we are going to have a stellar group of smooth jazz artists, international and nationally known. And as of today, we are just about sold out. And so we appreciate the success that the festival is currently enjoying, and we appreciate the contribution that the Lowcountry has made toward making the Jazz Festival very, very successful.
Well, you've always been a great provider of health information, so the public knows exactly who you are. So we're thanking you for all that you do here in the Lowcountry.
Well, thank you very much.
Okay, so the Jazz Festival, what does that help you do?
Well, the Jazz Festival is the main way in which we gather funds. We take the profits from the Jazz Festival and we use those profits to be on radio and to be on television. And we just endow the Thaddeus John Bell Scholarship, which goes to help young African American students who attend the medical university get a medical education. So this year we are going to be giving two $5,000 scholarships to 2 young African Americans. In fact, they've already been selected, 2 young women, one in the College of Medicine and one in the College of Allied Health Profession.
Okay.
And so we hope that they will stay in the area and increase the number of African American healthcare providers in our community so that we can help get rid of some of these disparities that we currently experiencing.
Okay.
Yeah.
And now, Ms. Snipe, and let's closing the gap in the healthcare area. Tell us about some of the other initiatives that you all are working on.
Okay, as the organizational developer for Closing the Gap, one of the things that we're trying to do is bring some type of variety to a lot of the things that are happening during this week of events for the Jazz Festival. One of the ways we're doing that is introducing Jazzing with Sugar. That takes place on Saturday, August 30th. That's from 9:30 to 11. And we're basically just going to have kind of like a summit. People can come and gather information, especially around areas like diabetes. And we also have a nurse who's going to be coming in as well. Also, we have the mobile text campaign this year that we're really excited about. Like Dr. Bell was talking about, it's a way for people to donate to the cause. So you can text CTG IHC to 41444. And you can donate that way.
Diabetes, that's a major problem in the African American community.
Right. And that's why we are going to be doing Jazzing with Sugar. I'm going to be giving that talk, and we are going to be talking about what diabetes is and how you can prevent it, and if you have it, how you can keep it under control. But we're also going to be talking about the complications and how it affects men and how it affects women. And you know, the thing that always gets people's attention, we're going to be talking about how diabetes affects your sex life.
Well, you know what, and I'm glad we brought all this up, because where did we get the term sugar?
Well, you know, it's interesting because a lot of people think that it is the sugar that they eat that causes diabetes, and that's not quite the case. And so that's where we get the word sugar from. But we do know that, you know, when you metabolize carbohydrates, it does turn into sugar. And so that's where the word came from. So we use the word. We use the word a lot in Charleston. And in fact, if you want to get somebody's attention when they come in and say, you know, my sugar ain't under control.
I've heard that. I said, I wonder where did we get that term?
Yeah, so we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about that. Because a lot of people think that by eating sugar, they cause diabetes, and that's not quite the case.
Now, during this healthcare presentation that you all are doing for the Jazz Festival, will there be other topics of health interest?
No, we're just going to be talking about diabetes, because really diabetes is really about 3 different diseases. It involves high blood pressure, elevated cholesterol, and the topic is so broad that we're not going to be able to give it justification, but we're going to try. And there are so many aspects of it, and more importantly, there are so many people in our community who have diabetes, and just as many who have it and don't know they have it, and that's even more important.
Okay, and this event will take place when?
August 30th. It starts at 9:30 and it ends at 11.
Okay, the 6th Annual Lowcountry Jazz Festival, right? Thursday, August 28th to the 31st, North Charleston Coliseum and the Performing Arts Center at 5001 Coliseum Drive, North Charleston, or go to www.lowcountryjazz.com. Is that right?
That's correct.
Okay, stay with us. We have a performance by Dead 27s after the break.